Help me. I'm trapped in my broken machine. Help. Please help me. Looks like I have to help Bendy and the ink machine.
Machine, you die tonight. I'm aware. Your soul is now divine. We cannot toll.
Horror games have to be the most played genre of game on YouTube, besides like Minecraft or something. The reason for that is because it is hilarious to watch your favorite YouTuber be scared. Even though these reactions are faker than Satanic, it's still fun. Oh, looking at you, Corey.
What else? What the fuck? Let's talk about the most popular horror game to ever exist.
Birthday horrors for my PS5.
No, my PS5.
After people realized FNAF was FNAF, YouTubers went to go play the other two games that existed, and like the weird Furby game. And after these games died out, they just started playing anything, bro.
This led to the worst video game era in history.
There's absolutely no reason I should see Garden of Banban on your YouTube channel at all. 2023, I was short, fat, and ugly. And the only female attention I got was from AI bots. But by far, the worst thing ever was coming home to see my favorite YouTuber post a new video. And it's Garden of Banban. It's 2026 now, and it's even worse. I'm currently living off ramen noodle sandwiches. They're still uploading this game. When Puppet Combo got popularized, it's like every indie game developer lost all creativity in that single moment. This made it extremely hard to find any good horror indie game with that stupid, overdone PS1 graphic style. But who had it the worst was definitely Roblox. Just look at this. If you played any horror game on Roblox, I genuinely feel sorry for you. Because you just had to play slop for like countless hours with your friends. I say that because my friends are the only reason why I play these horrible slop games. Because they don't have a good eye for games like I do. They don't have a good knack for games like I do. Because when I play Roblox, I play games only a Chad such as myself would play. Like Seishun School Life Roleplay and other games. Obviously now it's different, but you know, there's a whole new wave of bad horror games on Roblox as we speak. And that's for a different video, which is coming out 2028. Yeah! Hello, Internet. Welcome to Digital Game Theory. And my theory is that the raccoon from Indigo Park and the raccoon from the cheese grater are the same raccoons. I think Indigo Park is the only game that I actually know that was made by a YouTuber and is actually played by other people instead of like hard fans. I haven't played or seen any gameplay for this game, so I can't tell you if it's bad or not. I've seen people say it might be the key to end the horror game crisis we are on right now, but I don't believe that for a second. If games like Garden of Banban are still actively being worked on, the Mascot horror game genre is over and is too far gone to be saved, in my opinion. I want to keep this part of the video brief because there's like a billion different videos going in depth about this topic. In modern times, Mascot horror games aren't really taken seriously. Well, games like FNAF have never been taken seriously. But just look at pre-Chapter 2 Poppy Playtime.
Mommy Longlegs, I never noticed how shiny your giant fangs are.
Thanks. I brush and floss every day.
Well, dental hygiene is important.
These guys used to make Fortnite short films, by the way. Imagine working so hard to get into a prestigious animation school, and now you have to animate Poppy Playtime versus Rainbow Friends. And that's your source of income. There are people ordering pizzas and paying for their rent with animations like Mommy Longlegs has a baby. These people live among us, by the way, bro. You can just go to your local grocery store and somehow stumble upon John Game Tunes, and you would never know it either. You could even possibly be friends with John Game Tune, and you would never even know it. You know, which I assume is probably equivalent of being a friend of Jeffrey Dahmer. Hey man, I just want you to check out my YouTube channel. I have the best Poppy Playtime being rock. Content farms are also the reason why Mascot horror games get like a horrible rep, but that's for a different video. I'm engagement baiting again. Who shall stop me? But by far, the worst horror... No, I'm not even going to say horror. This might be the worst game to ever exist. I'm bringing this up because it might be important. I would say drum roll, but this game does not deserve it at all. Omori is the worst video game created in history. I'd rather be forced, locked in a room, 24/7, like 9 weeks a day or something, and play endless amount of the brainwash slop on the PS5 store currently, than ever touch Omori again. I played this game when it came out to Game Pass, and I just want to just like give it all away. I want to give the whole Xbox away after playing this game, bruh. How would Microsoft allow such garbage, such trash, onto such a prestigious device, a device with hundreds of years, and they had the audacity to make this game turn-based? How are you going to add turn-based combat to the most boring game known to man? He needed a whooping for this. He didn't get beat for this. The only time turn-based combat is good is when it's Undertale or Pokemon. There's no other game. And I was genuinely so happy from like the bottom of my heart when I found out the creator was doing bad things, bruh. I was like jumping for joy. I remember this exact moment. But how are you gonna hate on the game? You only have played it for 20 minutes. Shut up! This does bring me to my next point, though. This is kind of a controversial take, so you just gotta take it. When horror games have subliminal messaging in them, it's really hit or miss for me. There's games like Little Nightmares and Limbo, arguably the best horror games ever, no debate. And there's also more. This nigga is trash. But like sometimes, man, I just want to play like a horror game, not like a PSA. If you understand what I mean. Like Slenderman, their rival, that was horrifying, dude. And there was like definitely no message behind that. At least I think. I'm pretty sure there was no messages behind Slenderman. And that was back then too. I'm not scared of Slenderman no more. What I'm getting at though is just because a horror game has a deep and like psychological message doesn't mean that's like a great game automatically. Me and all my homies don't like subliminal message slop horror games. Not saying that, you know, if the game has a subliminal message, it's like bad. Like I said before, Limbo and Little Nightmares, the best horror games to ever exist. Anyways, back to Mascot horror. A part of me is happy that this genre is finally dying, because things kids enjoy becoming evil is beyond played out by now. Hello everybody, today we're going to be playing Five Nights at Gabriel. Anyways, moral of the story. Omori is the worst game to ever touch a console or a computer. I'm sorry this video took longer to get out than usual. I've just been struggling with school a lot. I'm also sorry this video is like a tad bit shorter, but I'll try to fix that earlier. And I'll make the videos faster. I'll try to make my videos faster come out. Videos faster to come out. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I might be streaming. Maybe. Don't take my word for that. Yeah, and I'll work on the next video. Good night. I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. This video's already copyright, bro. I'm just making it worse.